So hello everyone, Myrmonden here, welcome to my review of Ballroom episode 24, the final episode. I am almost trying now, but I really got into this anime, I really love this anime, right? So seeing it conclude, for me, it's very heartbreaking, because I'm like, some other animes, you kind of know that, okay, this is the final episode, but here I definitely feel that it's really emotional, and it's like, I really want more, right? And it's clear that the story isn't finished yet. We still have, Tatara beating, like, defeating so to speak Hodu and Gadu and Shizuka and Mako and other characters probably will appear and so on. So if you feel that anime is definitely at least just halfway through, right? And so we have to wait for season 2 or 3, or we have to wait for other season to appear, right? Which probably take a long time because the manga is the same level. So I also know I can't go read the manga because the manga hasn't actually gone anywhere. It's just anime, so it's like no. So that failed, and I don't know, but I always like sport anime, and always, but for a very long time at least, for less than a year or so. Yeah, that's my absolute favorite sport anime. I'm gonna do a longer review probably after Christmas though, because Christmas is coming up right now, right? So we're in red now, but yeah, Christmas coming up, so schedule is very packed. But I hope to do like a review. I did a review halfway through this anime, like 12 weeks ago. I did like a part-time review, right, of the first season. So I'm hoping to do like a season review, like a longer, maybe like an hour, like a very in-depth review, why I really like the anime. Something like that, hopefully, if I have time then. So probably next year. That would probably be next year then. But so this is this episode then, and then I'll maybe do some longer, right, later when I have time. But well, maybe tomorrow if I have time. Probably not. No, because I also have to do, unfortunately. But anyway. I think the episode was really good. The animation was absolutely on point, right? They really spent a lot of time clearly improving the animation, or like, basically paying the budget to have much better animation in this episode, which final episode that was great. That looks superb. My favorite moment actually was definitely where Idogawa and Kugimiya did that, looked at each other. I actually love that. He's like, and his face was like very nice there. And she smiled at him, and then he twist, then he zoomed out, and then he twist. And that was my favorite moment actually. Actually, yeah, even though they were the power, that was really good, because it's kind of clear also that they're spending the budget on, right, showing Tatara and Chi-chan, right. So that moment I was like, oh man, here they're getting like the rival, getting a lot of money here. So it's a really nice scene, and of course him trying that. But I think that's my favorite. I think it's kind of surprisingly good scene. I think suddenly it's like, oh, what is this? Yeah. So I think that was just really nice, really nice. Otherwise, for me, you know how much I love Chi-chan. So of course, otherwise for me, when she kissed Tatara, that is of course one of my favorite scene. Generally, I guess when she kissed him, that was really nice. Giving a fork over the mouth, but yeah, I was very close to it. And I mean, have you seen the epilogue later, the ending epilogue, when Aki-chan is going in there and he's like, oh, Tatara, you're cute today, and he's like, oh, yeah, like, my boyfriend. I guess obviously she loves Tatara, has a crush on him clearly. But I think that was really good there. That scene there when she kissed him, that was my second favorite scene, absolutely. But I mean, as a narrative, and like a romantic thing, that's the best thing. But I think like a surprise scene, I think the Kugimiya scene was like, it's really nice to see him there suddenly, because you have this. I think he has kind of weird. He has like a weird relationship with his partner, right? Yeah, they have this kind of like, they kind of like each other, but not really. She's kind of like, whatever, I just dance because dancing. He's like, I don't like dancing either. They got some rubber dancing, and they have this like weird understanding. So you definitely they're a good couple too. Like I have at least. I'm too much of a romantic guy here, but I definitely feel like they also are very much like a romantic pairing, right? They're not showing that, but it has a lot of like feel when she goes to him at the hospital. It's like, pieces apple. It's like, I'm not gonna leave you. It's like, why not? I'm like, because. Like, yeah, that's like weird thing. It's like, yeah, I know. And that's kind of weird, banter. Right? Like, so that was really nice there when they had they felt like they had a moment here. They felt like they had like a, not just like, oh, we're gonna dance now. It's like, oh, I love you. He's just like, I love you back. That to me at least, how I interpreted that scene. He was like, okay, I love you, woman. It's like, I love you also. And they're like, yeah, let's do our special ability. That kind of felt, that was really, I think it was a great scene. That's my favorite scene, definitely, because of that. Because it has kind of implicit love declaration, I would say, at least. Because they're very similar too, and also not similar. Yeah, they have this weird thing going right there. I think it's really good. what more scene was it? That was great. I also liked it. I love her sister's dad. It's like, we have to believe in her. And the mom is like, oh, you know, it could lose. And he's like, no, if we don't believe in them, we're the parents who would believe. Right there, that was like, who would believe? And she's like, oh, calm down, honey. And then she was, of course, they win. She's like setting up, like, yeah, you beat them, yeah. And she goes complete tomboy, right? Because as her daughter, she's very much like a very masculine. Yeah, like, that's like, yes. So that was great. That was awesome. I mean, as it comes to the actually beating them, I felt that was very. I mean, the last week was they're gonna lose, right? Kugimiya. I think it was very predictable. They had to kind of do it, right? Regardless of this anime ending or not, they had to have like Tatara win here, so you can go and beat the other people in the anime, like in the series, in the story. They have to win this thing. So I think that made it like that. Yeah, what surprised me is, but that might just be that how I don't know how it's in real life there, but I guess in that to get to this next league, you have to actually win there, which makes a lot of sense. But I'm saying that if there was like spot 1, 2, 3 or something out of 6 of the final people, of like 200 people join in the beginning, the top 3 or top 5 whatever, they go to the Grand Prix or something like that. If that was the case, then I wouldn't be sure at all they were gonna win or not. But in this case here, it's like they have to either win or they have to break up, which they probably will do anyway. But they have to break up, but even if they don't break up, they can't go to the Grand Prix kind of thing, right? So that kind of forced it. They kind of forced the story to they had to win, or otherwise it kind of be like weird Tatara and kind of go after losing here. It wouldn't be impossible, but I felt like it probably won't happen. They already lost all the things as well and so on. Yeah, so I think you had to kind of write them in as the winner there. So that didn't matter so much, I think, because it was quite predictable. But otherwise, it was an amazing episode, like seeing the whole thing and so on. And yeah, that scene, the whole part is good too, and everyone is like, he's like, whatever, and he leaves, yeah. And then of course, before I forget about it, the end part. I mean, that felt very anime ending though. That probably is not in the manga. I mean, I know the manga didn't come this far yet, but I guess in the manga they probably just keep the story like after this something happened, they go to Grand Prix, whatever. But here in the anime, it had a very specific scene there after the ending. It's like Sengoku-san enters the dance thing, even though they're flying around, and it's like cut around. It's doing the episode 1 dance thing. The basic what it was is like face smiles, like that's my boy, like that ending definitely felt like that was very much the anime ending, special ending there. Like you had to add in Sengoku there in a moment, like that was very important for them. But it was a nice touch though. It was a very nice touch. But yeah, they also had a whole dance team with the petal things. It was kind of weird because she lost her red dress, right? They went into a blue dress instead, and then the red around them. But she couldn't be like a red ant thing, but it could be like a blue petals. I don't know. But generally, I really love this. Of course, for me, it's 10th episode. I think 10th the final. I'm super biased, but I feel I'm super biased. I can't be rational about this great anime. But anyway, I hope you really like this. I definitely remember this. I want to thank everyone that's been following me for this. Yeah, it's been 24 weeks. I mean, I know some other animes too. Like My Hero Academia also did the whole anime weekly. But I don't know, this felt more special for some reason. I don't know, but like this was like, I was like, this is a hidden pearl that no one else is talking about. This is my anime. I think it's a bit of it, yeah. But I felt like this is my thing. I like people coming here, commenting, of course, and so on, yeah. And I don't think there's any anime coming close next season. It's gonna be similar to this thing, but I hope it could be something funny. I was gonna say right. But anyway, I want to thank everyone again here for supporting me and so on, right? Absolutely. And I hope you also like this final, even though some might say that it was. I mean, I say one thing though. I say one thing for nitpicking of show us the objective here. They had definitely paced out the episode. I will say that it's a nitpick because I mean clearly it was like, okay, let's just show a flashback of every character. Bam, 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 bam for like 3 minutes, right? So I will say that though, so showing that I'm still not completely emotional when doing this review here. Because that was thing there. Like, I mean, I kind of really liked it, but at the same time, I was like, okay, this is getting a little too much now. So that was the only flaw of the episode. Where I was like, okay, they had a little too much of that and the epilogue. So there's like 6 minutes of just like recap kind of thing, right? But it's the final episode of the anime, and they probably won't have another anime of this anime for at least, I would say, 2 years. Probably at least 1 year, but much, I think it's like 2 years. Unless they do another anime not based on the manga. They could come sooner, but I can't see that. There's no way next year, I don't think so. But anyway, unfortunately. Anyway, again, thank you everyone, and have a great day and a great Christmas.